Hello. Well, glad to see you. And for today's sharing, I would like to talk about customer service. This may be very familiar, especially when you are working in hospitality industry, where customer service is something which is stressed every day. Because that would be the determiner to the decision to come back by one customer, or if they experience something good at your restaurant, at your hotel, very likely they will tell good thing about it, and you may have more customer. So let's get to know what customer service is about and what can you do to make it better every day. Okay? Now share your experience. You are a customer. You may experience something good or some services which is really amazing in a shop, restaurant, or any places that you got the chance to experience. So you know what a good customer service may look like, from welcoming, serving, or after sale. Yes. How about bad experience? I think you could experience something which is not really amazing, not really welcoming. For me, I remembered one day I went to a shop and looking for an item. However, that item was not available in the shop, and the shop attendant, she was not very happy when I came in and found out the item I want to buy was not available, and then I left without buying any other thing. It was early in the morning, and here in our country, when I came in a shop and not buying anything, it could be a bad luck for the shop for the whole day. So the shop attendant, she was not very happy with that, and she said something which is pretty rude to me. That is something bad I shouldn't experience in terms of services, but it did happen every day in every corner of your business. So, what customer service is about? It could be any action taken to make sure that a customer is pleased with a transaction, and it happens before, during, and after the transaction. Okay. So it's not just like when customer come in, you serve it, and that's done. Customer service should be taken care of before, during, and after the transaction is made. Okay? You can do anything to please customer, to make them happy from the time they enter your business or they want to get to know about your business, they experience the business, and they finish transaction with your business. You can do a lot to make them happy all the time. So that is customer service. So who is our customer? Who is your customer? Well, in a restaurant, hotel, bars, pubs, customer could be the one who buy or use the products or services that you provide. So they are external customer. They pay to use your products or services. However, in the organization that you are working in the restaurant, hotel, any organization, you need to work with people from different departments, different sections. So we have internal customer also. They are anyone in your organization. They may not pay, they may not use your product or services, but they help you to serve or to support you in serving external customer. They are your internal customer. Okay. So why customer service is important? If you feel good about something, if you see yourself as a customer, if you feel good about the service or product of a particular company, more likely you become very loyal to that company. You will just buy from that one because you feel happy with that. Okay? So customer loyalty increase. Customer spending. When you're happy, you may spend more. I mean, if you're happy to buy this, maybe you wouldn't be happy to buy another one because you feel okay, you feel pleased to be served by members in that company. So you may spend more. The same way the customer may do if they experience excellent services at your company or at your business. Frequency of buying from you. Yes, they are happy, then more likely they will come more often, more frequent, okay, to buy from you. And a happy customer, they will tell the good thing about your product or services to many other customers. So they bring more customer to you due to the service, due to the experience that they had with the business. Okay? Customer service, it will help to reduce the barriers to buying. What are the barriers? Uncertainty, or they do not know whether the business or the product or service is good or not until the experience. They know that, okay, they know it's good. They may buy it and they may come more often. So if you can provide excellent customer service, people or customer or your customer will be more likely to buy more from you. Okay. So in a company, let's see whether a HR or human resource managers, she is someone with 20-year experience in the industry. She just worked with employees only. She never had the chance to interact with external customers. So does she need customer service skills, do you think? I think for sure she needed, because we have internal customer and external customer. HR, they work with employees. So employees are their customers. So she needs customer skills as well. There's one saying, great customer service is contagious. Contagious means, you see the big spy here? When you are happy, you interact with another, you make the other happy. And for everyone that had the chance to interact with you, they are all happy. And in turn, they make others happy also because they feel good. Contagious is like infectious, okay? One happy, the other will be happy, and the other can make so many other happy. So we have the whole environment where people are happily working together and happily serving customers. So that is it about. Now, we know how important customer service is. So how to improve it? What can we do to improve the skills? Number one, in order to know how to serve customer well, you need to identify customer needs. You need to know what they want. So in order to know it, you may ask them. Ask what they want, okay? Like when they enter the shop, you may ask what are they looking for? What can you do to help them, okay? If you don't ask, you may observe or listen. Yes, customer may talk, or you may see they're looking for something. So you may approach, or you may hear they talk together and they're looking for something. And you can try to find a way to meet their needs. That is the key, okay? Spend time with them. If you could spend more time with customer, getting to know them, it's very possible, very likely that you will know what they want and find a way to certify them. Okay. So in case asking, observe, or spending time doesn't tell you what customer needs, so you can let them tell their needs themselves. Okay. But that will be the last approach we may resort to. The other active way to identify customer needs, not until you let them tell their needs, then it's a little bit too late, but it's okay. So very first thing you need to do to improve customer service skill is identifying customer needs. Okay. So I will remove this one. The second thing that you can do is going the extra mile. What does it mean by going the extra mile? Okay, for example, when you see a customer coming to the restaurant, instead of just saying like, welcome to our restaurant, if you know the customer already, you may greet them by their name or address them by their name, like, hello, Mr. or Mrs. Smith, good to see you again. Yes, that is very personal, and they will feel very good when the members of the restaurant know their name and recognize them. Yes, it's very special. So going the extra mile is a little more effort in terms of recognizing, in terms of doing more than what customer expect. For example, if you just ask customer the item that they need, it's okay, and you provide it. But if you can provide more items that accompany the thing that the customer wants to buy, then it could show that you are really kind of caring to their needs. Yes. In case some of the item in your shop or in your business which is not available at the time, then you can provide an option or alternatives. Confirm that, okay, when the item is available, you can call them. So that is something which makes your service so different from the others. Ordinary or just in a normal way, you just stop at serving the customer needs. That's done. Going extra mile, you just not serve their needs, but you do more than, I mean, certifying the need, but you investigate what they need further. You provide options. You care about their concerns. So that is something you can really do to show that, okay, we are really serious about, I mean, taking care of you. So customer will feel very different when they can experience some kind of service like that. Okay. We have a lot of example, but I am not going to go into detail. Customer complaints. Yes, complaint is something which is unavoidable in any business because we have so many kind of customers. Sometimes we may have some mistake or error in serving them, and they have reason to get angry, to complain. But what can we do in that situation? Very first advice, okay, here, take ownership of the situations, even if you don't even make the error or the mistake. So when the customer complains about the food, like it's too cold or it's not what they want, even the waiter or waitress, they may not be the person who make the food. But do not say something like, okay, it's from the kitchen, it's not our fault. Yes, you should take ownership of the situation by saying like, apologize for the thing or for the food that the customer are eating, which is not really as good as they expect. Take ownership, apologize, okay? Even though you are not the person who made the mistake. The second thing that you can do is deal with them in a helpful and gracious attitude, okay? try to provide the help by saying like, can you change the food? Can you offer something in replace of the bad experience that they have? Okay, show that you are sincere in terms of in terms of mending, or in terms of fixing the problem or the experience that customer is having. Be sincere and helpful. Okay, don't become defensive. Maintain a professional tone. Don't become defensive. Like, do not try to protect yourself. Okay, it could be like it's not our fault, or yes, you try to say something like you try to blame others, or you try to avoid the mistake or the bad experience that the customer is experiencing. But anyway, maintain a professional tone. It means show that okay, this is a mistake, or this is the bad experience customer is having, and we are working hard in order to make it better. Okay, give them the chance to vent their feelings. When you are angry, think about the time when you are angry. You would like to express it. You would like to express your anger. You may shout. You may speak loudly, or yes, you may talk a lot. So customers, they are the same. When they're unhappy, when they're angry, they want to express their feeling. So let them do it. Okay, let them have the chance to speak. Listen. Okay, that is the time you can listen to see how they are feeling. So being a sincere listener is one of the first steps that you can do to help customer feel better. And after listening, try to find out the solution. Solve the problem. If you don't, or if you can't, offer the alternatives. Okay? So the food that you serve, it may be cold, it may be not as good as the customer expects. You cannot do anything about it, but you can offer alternatives, like saying we have another special dish that customer may want to try, or you may offer some kind of drink that can help to complement to the bad experience that the customer had. So solve the problem and remember to provide alternatives or other options if we do not have the solution. Okay? That would be very key and very basic to address customer complaints. Follow up. Okay. Maybe after the service, because you are working in a restaurant or hotel, after customer leave, you may have some kind of follow up by asking them to fill up a questionnaire about the service, the experience at your hotel or restaurant. But here it's more about the after sales service. You want to listen to customer comments to see whether they're happy or not with the service, the experience at your business. That would be the chance for you to improve even better. Yes. And it shows that customer is very important to you. You want to do better, to serve them next time if they come. Okay, so be careful, or be sincere in terms of follow up, and provide all the support advice if possible, if customer is looking for. Yes. So improve customer service. Number one, you need to identify customer needs by asking, observing, listening, or spending time with them. And if you can't, let them know what they want. Yes. The second thing you can do to improve customer service is going the extra mile. Yes. Putting a little more effort in taking care of customers, addressing them personally, and provide more option in terms of the services or the product that they may be looking for. Okay. always provide alternative or option if possible. If some kind of product or service not available at your business. Complaints. How to address complaints. First, you need to take ownership of it, even though you don't make the error or the mistake. Let them vent their feelings or let them tell how they feel. Okay? Don't become defensive. Don't say like, okay, we are not the one who is responsible for it, or it's not your fault. You should be professional in terms of providing helpful or gracious advice. Or, yes, if you show that you are helpful or gracious in terms of fixing the issue or the problem, very likely customer will they will feel better. If you cannot solve the problem, then provide options for alternative. What else they can do, what else you can do to help them or to recover the bad experience. Remember to follow up after the business or after the transaction that customer had with you. Give them a kind of survey or asking for their comments about the good or the bad thing that they had with your business. That will be the chance for you to improve any areas of deficiency. Yes, important. So the final message, customer service is an attitude. It's not a department. You know, we have customer service department in most organizations. However, in order to serve customer well, it's not about department, it's about attitude. If you show that you care about customer, you know, they would they're saying that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Okay? If they know you care about them, you do your best to serve them. Very likely they will come back and they will become a loyal customer to your business. So that's briefly what we have about customer service. You may have more ideas in terms of serving customers. However, this could be a reference for you in your business or in your daily operation to provide an excellent service to any customer that you may have. Thank you for your attention.